Watching News at Prime, let's get into this now. Coalition partner Al Jama has today withdrawn a motion of no confidence against Johannesburg Mayor Tata Morero. Minority parties, the United Democratic Movement and African Transformation Movement, had supported the motion. Well, Al Jama leader Ghanif Hendricks joins us for more on his party's U-turn. Mr. Hendricks, good evening to you. Very simple question to kick off our conversation. Why the change of heart?
Look, the change of heart is at the G20 on the sidelines when we had a celebration dinner. I met with the Speaker of the City of Joburg. I met with some of the key people, David Makura, the SG of the ANC. I also met the Premier. We all sat around a table and we felt that all the gains made, we should not lose it because the city of Johannesburg really delivered as far as the G20 is concerned. I then had meetings with my two former mayors in the city of Joburg. As you know, they played a very important role for 18 months to stop the rot in the city of Joburg, and they got 2 clean audits, and they appointed over 100 people permanent. And in 2 years, we made what I believe a good contribution. So the comradeship built over the 2 years to remove the chief whip of the DA, the speaker of the DA, the mayor of the DA, that won the day, and the two former mayors of Al Jama. They agreed that they will have an open mind when we had a meeting of all the leadership, the political leadership of, let's call it, the local government of national unity. You must remember, before there was a GNU, there was a local government of unity. Indeed. That was guided by Al Jama. We held the secretary, funded it over 2 years. We sorted out some of the key issues in Joburg, and Joburg will only now go from strength to strength. Okay. We felt that we want to continue the good work that was done leading up to the G20, after the G20, and that a change of mayorship, may just cause problems. As you know, Al Jama has been badly harmed over the last year. I'm not going to go into it, but we felt that for the sake of the residents of Johannesburg and also the same team that has led Joburg for the last 2-3 years, consisting of 8 or 9 political parties, we want to do our best in the 2026 elections and then bring our numbers together so we continue what we have done over the last 3 years.
All right.
And the two mayors, although they were severely harmed over the year, they were gracious enough to think about the good that happened over the last year, and the harm that was caused to them, they put it aside because they felt that the harm caused to them is not as important as the best interest of the residents of the city of Joburg.
All right, Mr.
I was asked to lead Joburg. Yes?
I apologize. I apologize for interjecting. The time is against us, and I really do apologize for this. But I have to quickly bring this particular question. I'm listening to your reasoning, and I think what is coming up repeatedly is that the images of the two mayors who came from Al Jama were badly harmed, and therefore what comes across is an Al Jama that had a score to settle as opposed to a substantive motion. Why should voters take your party seriously if you're simply going to bring motions because you have a score to settle, you have a vendetta?
We had no score to settle. we, at the time that we contemplated the motion, we felt that it's important that we look at the leadership in Joburg and that we also come to a reality check. So it wasn't a score to settle, but we wanted to have a debate on the merits of the issues that we were laying before the council, and we wanted the residents of Johannesburg to judge whether there is a case to be made.
Okay.
But
so what were the
sanity
merits
prevailed
of the
when we
motion?
had the political meeting, and everyone agreed, let's make a fresh start. The harm was done, it's over with, and we need to work for 226 and continue to strengthen the coalition that we have now of like-minded political parties that want to work in the interests of Joburg. A good foundation has now been laid with the G20. We've managed to sort out some of the niggling issues. We have the support of all of government, and we felt that in the best interest of the city of Joburg, we want them to have a G20 scenario right up to the election so that they can choose lawmakers or councillors that will take Joburg to great heights. And we felt that the team that we have is the best team to do so.
Mr. Hendricks, I want for us to end the conversation, but it's got to end quickly on this question. What were the merits of the motion? What is it that you wanted debated?
Look, the issues was, number one, we were very upset on the delay of the appointment of a city manager. You cannot have people acting all the time. This is not Hollywood. The city of Joburg is not Hollywood. And that's why when we were in office, we appointed over 100 people permanent that were acting. Similarly, the city manager is a very key position. And we fingered the mayor. He may have had good reasons for delaying the appointment of the city manager. And then also there was an attempt to question the integrity of the selection panel. And as you know, that the motion in the council was for the immediate appointment of the city manager, and now that has been delayed, and we could have even had a better G20 if he took up his office, from the 1st of October or as soon as possible after the motion was done. So that was a concern, and also we felt that the mayor could have done things differently, but we're giving him the benefit of the doubt, and we're throwing our weight behind him for the rest of this term, so that this coalition of like-minded parties will be able to once again continue governing Joburg. And we all wish everyone the best in the elections, and we hope everyone will bring numbers so that we can continue to govern.
Hanif Hendricks, thank you very much for your time. You're already looking ahead to the elections. Thank you for your time, sir. Al Jama leader, Hanif Hendricks.
No, it's a pleasure.
Thank you.
I hope you're going to vote for us.